A scintillating morning to one and all present here. Today we have gathered here to honor our chief guest, Dr.Chetan Solanki, for his Energy Swaraj Yatra, and also to inaugurate on-field solar laboratory in our campus by the Solar Man of India himself. It's my pleasure to welcome you all for this event. Every morning brings us new thought, new hope, new strength, and endless possibilities. So to enlighten us and brighten up our day, I request you all to stand up for Tamildai Valtu.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கையிலொடுக்கும் சீராறும் வெட்கமும் அதிசிறந்த காவியம் திருநாளும் தரிச்சனதும் கிழகமுனே திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணங்க என்ற பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரமை சிறந்து என்று செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Our HOD, Dr. Ma'am, will take this opportunity to give the welcome address.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Save energy, save resources, and preserve Mother Earth for our future generations. With this quote, I feel great privilege and honor to deliver the welcome address for the energy awareness talk on the topic Energy, Climate Change and I by Dr. Chetan Solanki, Professor, IIT Bombay, also called as Solar Man of India. The department, in association with IEEE MGR Student Chapter and Power Club, has conducted various ISR programs in educating energy awareness to the general public. I am happy to share that the Department of IEEE is being associated with Energy Swaraj Foundation since 2020. We have joined hands with AICT and Energy Swaraj Foundation to conduct the energy literacy drives among students and the public. permission to use the AICT logo during the program to design a solar system for homes in collaboration with Energy Swaraj Foundation was given. Using this opportunity, under the able leadership and efforts of Dr. E. Shiva Persis and Dr. A. Nalini, we have reached out 1,611 candidates and 501 certificates were given. The institution has received an appreciation certificate and letter to endorse our part by the Energy Swaraj Foundation in July 2020. It is the responsibility of each one of us to be a part of the mission to reduce electricity consumption and to support Dr. Chetan Singh Solanki. On this note, I thank our Honorable President, Engineer A.C. Sarankumar sir, who is kind enough for financially supporting Dr. Chetan sir by becoming a member of Energy Swaraj Women as champion member with an amount of rupees 25,000. With this brief introduction, I, on behalf of the Department of Tribute, pleased to welcome our Chief Guest Dr. Chetan Singh Solanki, Professor, IIT Bombay, who has the noble mission of educating energy independence as a public movement called Energy Swaraj Yatra for a period of 2020 to 2030 through a solar bus to bring awareness and encourage action towards the climate change mitigation and adoption of 100% solar energy by masses. Professor Solanki lives in the bus and he has pledged to not to go home until 2030. I welcome our provost Dr. G. Gopalakrishnan to deliver the inaugural address. I also welcome Dr. D. Vishwanathan, Additional Registrar Dr. V. Selvaraj, Joint Registrar Dr. N. Ramesh, Joint Registrar Dr. E. Shiva Persis and other executives, HODs, deans, my dear faculty friends, students, and all the delegates who have honored us by taking part in this program. Finally, we all have a single mission to protect and hand on the planet to the next generation. Welcome all and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request our provost, Dr. G. Gopalakrishnan sir, to give special address to the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. My dear Dr. Solanki, a fellow IIT, I come from IIT Madras, they come from IIT Mumbai. So that's the affinity that we have. And it's really great that you've accepted to be in our university. And ladies and gentlemen, renewable energy, energy change, and what we need in the country today. You know, right across the world, what's threatening us is the carbon content. Carbon. Though carbon is used in many other industries, but unfortunately for the atmosphere, it's a new. Now, when we're talking about it, what are we talking about? Solar, wind, hydro. These are three sources of energy that we're going to talk about. Right. Now let's continue with solar. As you know, solar has been highly exploited in the Republic of China, and they stand number one amongst the world in harnessing solar energy, with nearly about 7 or 8 plants of the size of 1,000 megawatts, just imagine, and 35 terawatt hours per year is their consumption. Now, second comes the United States. There's 76.8 gigawatts of energy being used, roughly 3.5 terawatt hours per year. Now, when you're looking at it, where do we stand? We stand fifth. Third happens to be Japan, and fourth happens to be Germany, and fifth happens to be India. We are a country endowed with a large amount of sunlight, but unfortunately, we are not exploiting it. But as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, we have the Kamudi plant in Ramanathapuram district, which has an installed power capacity of 678 megawatts and is covering an area of 10 kilometers square with about 10 million pieces of solar collectors. But with all this, where do we stand in India? Only 5% of the total energy is generated in the solar sector. The other areas are hydro, thermal, which is coal, and nuclear. Now, thermal is roughly around 25%, hydro is roughly around 35 to 40%, and the balance are paid other, energy sources. Right. Now, you as budding engineers, I think you will have an example that Solanki, my dear friend, has come with a new book project which is called Energy Swaraj and running all over India, right from south to north. I requested him to talk to our Honorable Defense Minister Rajnath Singh ji and go to Ladakh area and the northern part of Leh. That would be a very, very useful development for our defense forces. Now, on the other hand, let us look at our systems. How many of us have a solar panel in our houses? No, none of us. I don't think any of us are here. We should go in for it. Now, everything is going to be solar maybe another 20 years from now because depleted coal sources. We don't have coal. So that's how we have power cuts all over the country. And nuclear, again, is dangerous. What do we do with their nuclear waste? That's again another problem. Either you have either too much or either too less. That's what we face in Tamil Nadu. So with all this taken together, I would appreciate if solar could be given a big key. So thank you very much. Let me not delay your program. Wishing all of you the very best. Have a nice time with solar. And incidentally, I have to tell you that I was the first person to start the Urja ground in Baglodia district and near Vadodara, way back in 1982, 83, when I left the IIT as a professor at mechanical engineering. And I was with her, Professor Pramila Parekh, of IIT Bombay professor, and with her we were doing the biomass and the internal combustion engine. So we were doing plants there. And then secondly, we had the solar plant installed in the Bhopal milk processing unit way back in 1983. And that was a little part of my little contribution towards solar energy. So therefore, all of you take it in and go in for solar. All the best. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to invite our Additional Registrar, Dr. V. Siraj, sir, to give the keynote address.
The most respected Provost of our university, Dr. Chetan, sir, respected Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Chetan Singh Solanki, faculty friends and beloved students. It is indeed a very important day for all of us. As already stated by our Provost, our economy is a growing economy. We need more and more energy to be generated. See, next to China and the US, we stand third in the energy generation. We need more and more energy. But how are we getting this energy? See, as already stated, 80% of our energy is coming from burning of coal and then oil and other things. So, which is really dangerous. We are sending lot of tons and tons, approximately 50 gigatons of carbon dioxide are being put on the atmosphere. So, Mother Earth. So, it is bleeding. So, I think you know the difference between the pre-industrial era and then the post-industrial era, how the climatic condition has changed. Very recently, probably you have seen how Australia was devastated with 14 feet of flood waters, which has never happened. And then even right now also, we are also seeing that. See, the rain which is supposed to sustain for about throughout the season. So it is trying to pour within 1 or 2 days, where we do not have capacity to store those the precious water resources. We are letting it again onto the sea. So this is actually total devastation. I'm not exaggerating anything there. Whenever you are free, just go there to a nearby specialty hospitals like Apollo, Cancer Institute, see see how small kids are being brought there for cancer treatment. So those incidents were not there previously, but all these are happening in, when we are, energy savvy. So when we need more and more energy, but at the same time, we are not bothered about are we getting that energy through the right sources or not. Now we have the rooftop, but again, see, we do not have any initiative taken by our side from, to have our own energy, put onto the, our grid. So, there are, some government initiatives like government of Delhi has, fully flexible, grid initiative where probably the rooftop energy can be even put onto the grid also. So that whatever the energy that you are excess generating, they can be adjusted for the other consumptions. When there is during the night time, when you draw energy from the grid, so there the adjustment takes place. So like that, a lot of initiatives are there, but we are not making use of that. Already the government of India has put a target of 100 gigawatt of this clean energy generation. We are slowly onto the job, but the thing is, we need something like a rational thinking on our side. See, anyway, we are having our own house. See, if you see the, our climatic condition, around 300 days of clear, sunlight is there in our country, which is not there in many other countries. So definitely, if you install, if you clearly, if you rightly tap the potential of solar energy, so which is more than enough. If you see the, the type of energy, solar energy that is we are getting throughout the year, which is more than enough if we totally take out all our fossil energy fuel. That amount of energy, solar energy is there, we are getting every year, but we are not tapping it properly. So dear students, these are some of the right occasions to ignite our mindset that how individually we have to contribute for the sustenance of our mother earth, so that in coming days we should be one of the energy superpower, but that too the clean energy superpower. So with this, I once again I welcome and thank the chief guest for accepting our invite to ignite our students about this very, very important crusade. So and then please, dear students, let us all be at least a small force in this initiative. So with this, I congratulate all the students to be one of the best engineers in the coming years. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Should we all give a standing ovation to Dr. Chetan Solanki for his wonderful course. And we're going to be 11 years roaming around in the bus, going around the whole India, telling us what solar is. Thank you very much.
Now I request Dr. Chief sir to honor our chief guest performance. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Cyril sir to honor our chief guest with joy. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite our joint registrar, Dr. L. Ramesh sir, to say a few words about the event.
Very good morning. Very good morning. It is not a few words, lot of words to talk, but we need to allow our chief guest to address the young minds. I am really very, very happy we all see that there's a lot of heroes in our life, sports hero, film hero, like that, lot of heroes are there. But which I feel is truly, he is the man technical hero. We all work for our family initially, and some part we will work for the society. But 90% started working for the society, and some part we are giving for the family. You know that 10 years, 12 years journey in a vehicle across our country, why he need to do? That is a big question mark, right? ஏன் அவர் பண்ணணும்? பண்ண வேண்டாம், அவர் வீட்டிலே உட்கார்ந்துருக்கலாம்ல. வீட்டிலே உட்கார்ந்துருக்கலாம்ல. நம்மளுக்கு என்ன, நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு வேலை வேணும், நம்ம வந்து ஒரு ஜாப்ல போய் ஜாயின் பண்ணணும், பிளஸ் என்ன பண்ணணும், ஒரு கார் வாங்கணும், வீடு வாங்கணும், அப்புறம் இன்னொரு கார் வாங்கணும், இன்னொரு வீடு வாங்கணும். இது ஒரு ஸ்டைல் ஆஃப் லைஃப், அப்படிதானே? அதெல்லாம் விட்டுட்டு என்ன பண்றாரு, 10 வருஷம் ஒரு சோலார் வெஹிக்கிள்ல கண்ட்ரி ஃபுல்லா சுத்தி வர்றது மட்டும் இல்ல, என்ன பண்றாரு, அவேர்னஸ், ரினியூவபிள் எனர்ஜிக்கு அவேர்னஸ் கிரியேட் பண்றாரு. அவரோட வீடியோஸ் எல்லாம் நீங்க பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. நான் வந்து ரெகுலர் ஃபாலோவர், சாரோட ரெகுலர் ஃபாலோவர். நம்மளோட அலுமினை ஆஷிஷ் குமார் அப்படின்னு கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கலாம். அவரோட வெரி க்ளோஸ் ஃப்ரெண்ட் தான் சார். ஸோ அவரோட வீடியோல ஒரு சின்ன என்ன சொல்லலாம், ஒரு 5th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்ல இருந்து ஒரு வயசான தாத்தா வரைக்கும் அந்த வீடியோவை பார்த்தா சொந்தமாவே என்ன பண்ணிக்கலாம், கத்துக்கலாம். ஒரு வீட்டுல ஒரு சின்னதா ஒரு சோலார் செட்டப் எப்படி பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்ற இதை வந்து ஒரு அவ்வளவு பியூட்டிஃபுல்லா அவரோட வீடியோஸ் இருக்கும். ஆல்ரெடி ட்ரிபிள் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டும் கெமிக்கல் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டும் 2 டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டுமே இந்த இதை கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணி நிறைய ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இந்த சர்டிபிகேஷன் வாங்கியிருக்காங்க. இப்ப கொஸ்டின் என்ன வருதுன்னா, நம்ம எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு கொஸ்டின், ஏன் இது ஒரு ப்ரொஃபசர் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சேஞ்ச் ஆஃப் லைஃப் எடுத்திருக்காரு. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சேஞ்ச் ஆஃப் லைஃப்னால எவ்வளவு ஒரு பாசிட்டிவ் இம்பாக்ட் சொசைட்டி ஃபுல்லா கிரியேட் ஆகுது இல்ல. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம எல்லாரும் இதை பற்றி பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். இன்னைக்கு இதை பற்றி பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். மேபி இதுல எவ்வளவு பேருக்கு ப்ரொஃபசரை பற்றி தெரியுமோ தெரியாது. இன்னைக்கு சர்ச் பண்ணுங்க கூகுள்ல, குளோபல் லெவல்ல ப்ரொஃபசரை பற்றி பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க, ரைட்டா? சோ பேசுறதுக்கு காரணம் என்ன அப்படின்னா, he taken a very right decision creating the awareness. So really a technical hero. We salute you sir, we are with you, and we are with you, and any support with our university also we are ready to do. Thank you so much sir. Thank you sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Our chief guest, Dr.Chetan Solanki, doesn't require any introduction, but the formality demands it. So I request Mrs. S.T. Rama ma'am, Assistant Professor, EEE Department, to give the introduction of our chief guest.
Good morning, everyone. I'll put my money on the sun and solar energy. What a source of power. I hope we don't have to wait until oil and coal run out before we tackle that. A quote by Thomas Edison. I, Ms. S.V. Rama, Assistant Professor, is proud and privileged to introduce our solar man of India, Professor Dr. Chetan Solanki. Who is an educator, researcher, and innovator who is currently on unpaid leave from IIT Bombay. He has undertaken Energy Swaraj Yatra from November 2020 through a solar bus for 11 years until 2030. In this yatra, Professor Solanki has pledged not to go home until 11 years and stay in the solar yatra bus. In the wake of serious and catastrophic climate change, this Energy Swaraj Yatra is designed with the purpose to create a public movement towards adoption of 100% solar energy. He has been honored with Brand Ambassador of Solar Energy of Madhya Pradesh Government. Professor Solanki has also been referred to as Solar Energy of Man of India by Times of India, The Hindu, and India Today. Some people also call him Solar Gandhi. Climate change is one of the challenges that Gandhiji would have liked us to focus. So following Gandhi's ideals, he has coined the word Energy Swaraj, and to establish Energy Swaraj globally, he has founded the Energy Swaraj Foundation. Professor Solanki has led major solar projects at IIT Bombay. Through his SOLS project, he has reached 7.5 million families, providing them clean lives. There are several awards to his credit. These awards include IIT's Global Grand Prize of $1 lakh, Prime Minister's Innovation Award for SOLS project, first prize in Solar Solar Design Challenge by ONGC, 3 Guinness World Record, 2 Young Scientist Awards, CSIR Science and Technology Award, Excellence in RE Skilling, Outstanding Being Activist and many more. He is also chairman of the Committee of CBSE and AICT for Solar Curriculum Development. Professor Solanki has written 7 books and published over 100 research papers internationally. He has 4 US patents to his credit. During 2019, Professor Solanki traveled across the world covering 30 countries to spread the message of solar energy. In his ongoing Energy Swaraj Yatra, he has already traveled 20,200 kilometers, reaching over 85,000 people across 11 Indian states. The 11 years Yatra is expected to cover travel across the country 5 to 7 times. The Yatra aims to bring energy literacy to over 100 crore and encourage over 1 crore families to switch 100% on solar energy. Professor Solanki has described in his book Energy Swaraj my experiments with solar truth that adoption of energy Swaraj or energy interdependence should become a public movement. His Energy Swaraj Yatra is sowing the seeds for this movement so that we all can create a better and beautiful world. Solar energy, today's research for brighter tomorrow. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of our university, as a token of love and appreciation, here we present a small video to you, sir.
Zoom out பண்ணு. Okay.
Chetan Solanki, who is going to complete the
Very happy to congratulate Professor Solanki of India for energy storage yatra. So it is a very fantastic movement started by the professor and going to end in the year 2030, where the sustainable development goals here also going to end in the year 2030. We all think it is going to achieve a very beautiful goal. Thank you.
On behalf of the Education and Research Institute and on behalf of our Chancellor, Dr. Chetan, our President, Engineer Arun Kumar, I wish Dr. Chetan Solanki, the solar man of India, all the wishes and a happy journey in his energy solar.
I just wish Dr. Chetan Solanki, the solar man of India, for his initiative energy storage. For thoughtfulness has come down our notice. May audiences to energy of province.
Now I request our chief guest, Professor Dr. Solanki, to say a few words about the journey.
இது செட் பண்ணு வியூ நம்ம rotate பண்ணு
Now, Dr. Chetan Solanki is going to give the presidential address.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. What a wonderful morning I am having. I guess you are also having wonderful morning in this Dr. LGR Education and Research Institute. It is really my pleasure to be here with Dr. Gopal Krishnan in the morning and have a good chat. It is always wonderful Thanks to Dr. Cyril Raj, and Dr. Ramesh, Dr. Shiva, and all other faculty members and the student of the institute for giving such a warm welcome. And there's so many best wishes that is coming from all of you. I'm sure my yatra is going to be very, very successful. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Let me disconnect my.
Before I go ahead,
You can go again live, right?
let me ask all of you, how are you all?
I think so. Right?
All fine? What a disaster. What a disaster. I thought you were having a professor from IT Bombay, you are all going to be very happy people.
Is this your?
And you are just
No, sir,
fine.
not. So how can
And not only that, you, wherever I go, I ask people how are you, how are you. Everybody is fine, they even fine for their life.
He wants to stop
I think, my God, there's something wrong with this.
off.
If you ask the taxi driver how are you,